Welcome back to the RJ's channel, everyone. Today we're back on the plasma deck, back on the ghost sleeve. You know how the drill. No fancy mods today, no nothing else. Sorry it's been a few days since I uploaded a video. Life gets in the way sometimes. It's all good. Thank you all so much for the support. 11,533 of you are subscribed to the channel. Quick shout out to the members. Thank you to Drewsy, Lucas, El Papu, Vincent, Nevada, Garrett, Sean, Sizzlin' Bacon, Matt, JU&Q, Tool Studio, Xenia, Jack, and Josie. Let's go ahead and get started into today's video. Again, just plasma deck, ghost sleeve. Played this a bazillion times. One of my favorite ways to play the game. I really enjoy doing this combo set right now. Hopefully we can get out. Okay, we can. 2 pair kings and queens. Have not played the game in a little bit, so you know the drill on that. It's kind of messy for me. Riff Raff early on. I feel like we're just gonna take that. I'm gonna use the hex right away. I do. Ooh. Baron or Midas Mask. We'll take Midas Mask, I think. And then we'll use something like this. Okay, let's go ahead and try and make as many gold cards as we possibly can. So let's use all of the discards. The Drunkard early on is kind of nice. We can go ahead and play a full house like this. Send that off. We know that's going to win. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get $10 from here. $7. I do want to buy the hand size, so we're just going to sell both of these, buy the hand size, and move on. The Riff Raff early on is very good. Faceless and Golden Joker, okay. Pretty good. Wow, I do want to make money here with Faceless, but I also just want to win in one and make as many gold cards as possible, so I think we're going to do this for the time being. Probably just going to sell these, if I'm being honest with you. I'm probably looking for something else. Golden Ticket, definitely something I'm looking for. Maybe I can get a Hanging Chad or something. We can buy and sell the Joker stencil. Okay, 2 pair, not ideal. I still want to make as many gold cards as possible. This is a very good situation up here. Let's go ahead and play this pair first. I do want to play like a straight, probably. Okay, we're going to go ahead and play this pair again. I still want to play a straight, hopefully, for a superposition. I still don't have a straight here. I can play a full house, which is going to be enough, and we're going to get a lot of gold out of this. A lot of gold cards out of that as well. Midas Mask, if we could get a vampire with Golden Ticket, we would honestly be laughing early on. Malin Rebate for kings. Not bad. I think we're going to skip it. I think we're going to skip all of these. No. One more. Okay, we can sell both of these and just move on again here. Get the banana, which isn't that bad. We got aces and queens. Let's go ahead and play this. I don't know how much this is going to score me. 2,300 points. Okay, that was actually perfect. If we can play a full house like this again, this is as good as we can do. Make a lot of money and move on. I feel like it's time to maybe get rid of Riff Raff. Maybe keep the banana, get rid of Splash. I thought that was a vampire. I was like, fine. We'll go for the vampire game today. 1 wheel spin. Nothing there. 8 ball. No, thank you. Not today. Making a lot of money. Seltzer with the Riff Raff is good. Let's roll again. Familiar, sure. Get more face cards. Why not? This one's unfortunate. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. This might just win. Let's go ahead and rip the familiar. I did just get rid of our straight, didn't I? But I got us a full house instead. So let's go ahead and send that off. They all turn into gold. We make money. That's $40. This should just win automatically. That was actually a very good familiar. We're happy with that. But Banana is staying with us. Okay, beautiful. There's a mime. And we also have a spectral pack here. One of the worst I've ever seen. Let's just skip it completely. Very bad. Not gonna lie. Buy and sell here. Buy the grabber. We do have $50 in the bank here. Maybe we can get lucky. That does nothing for me right now with Midas Mask. Say maybe we can get lucky and find the vampire, but I'm not so certain about that. Let's do as much discarding as we possibly can here first. Didn't quite get what exactly we wanted, which is probably just a full house at this point. And if we don't draw a full house, we are kind of in trouble. for scoring enough here. There it is. I think full house is still enough. It's very, very close. We make $40, which is good. We can find something to help us out for the time being. Yeah, that's 7,000. Okay, banana goes extinct. That does get rid of our malt, which is not ideal, but should be okay. Sock and Buskin helps us with the golden ticket. Now we really just want to find that vampire, and maybe, you know, we'll take another queen or something. The vampire would be absolutely amazing. I can't take you right now, Satellite. You're too expensive. Showman, sure. I can take you. You're fun. Let's go next. 6,000 points. We did find the Sock and Buskin, so realistically, we're okay as long as we find what we need to find here. Did find 4 of a kind. Surely that's enough. It's $48 from the golden ticket. Pretty happy about that. This should just win, no problem. Yeah, it's about 12,000 points. We're good. Money is not a problem this game so far, which should allow me to find what I want to find. Let's take both of these. I feel like any planet levels right now could help us out. Onk. Could Onk for double Sock and Buskin. That's probably not what I'm going to do. We'll take a Hermit for more money. Onk again. That's sad. Unfortunately, we can't take it. I'm really rolling here. Let's take both of these. Maybe consolidate into hearts. The hook is a little bit scary, but surely we're fine here. One more. Okay, we could play the full house. Almost had a flush house. With the Sock and Buskin, I think we're okay. So let's go ahead and send it. With the Sock and Buskin, I think we're fine. We're holding on to Midas Mask just because we want to be able to find that vampire. Okay, yeah, we are 9,000 with the Sock and Buskin. We made this seltzer last a long time. 4 out of 10 left still. Cryptid is a good pickup. Reroll voucher is huge for us. And let's go rolling right now. I will open this standard pack. Maybe we get like a red seal. Okay, we get nothing. Scary Face could help us just live for a long time. I think it's time to say goodbye to Seltzer and just pick that up anyways. There's a better Scary Face. Let's just go ahead and pick that one up instead. Aura Bloodstone we'll skip for the time being. Honestly, I just want that vampire. I'm kind of locked into that one right now. Okay. So we do want to find... Actually, we want to find this queen. This doesn't win, no. It does a decent amount of points for what it is, though, to be honest. Okay. I do want to find the red king. Okay, we're not going to find the red king. We have majority red kings. Let's go ahead and throw it on the queen instead and do something like this. And we can play Flush House, which is definitely going to help us out a little bit. Make us a decent bit of money as well. Oh, my goodness. I can't talk because I haven't done a video in so long. There we go. There's 107,000 points. A little bit better than the 12,000 we were scoring before. Showman does hurt us a little bit. Definitely hurts us a little bit. Let's just make more money. I don't think a death card is appropriate there. In terms of finding the vampire, it hurts. But... Ooh. Oops, all sixes. One of my favorite cards. I don't think it's in the cards for us today. Seltzer again. I mean, that just doubles our money. I say we get rid of Showman, pick up the Seltzer so that we can find, oh my goodness, the tarot cards, so we can find the vampire here. The tarot cards are absolutely ridiculous right now. Holy smokes. Okay, there, I mean, see, now I kind of want to find the queens. There's one of the queens. I think this is where I want to put you. And then I could put you here, and then I could just play a flush. And this should definitely win because of Scary Face. And it should just make us an absolute ton of money as well, which is very, very exciting. Very, very exciting. I do love gold seal cards. Gold cards with a gold seal is very, very fun. That was $64 for one hand there. It was 136,000 points. That's very good. I will take Flush House levels if we can find them. I think it's a cool planet to play. You don't necessarily see it that often. Okay, Seltzer does have to go here. I think we just put it on the golden ticket, right? That just allowed us to make a lot more money. And, I mean, a lot more points as well in the future. But we're still looking for that vampire. has not come up yet, which, you know, is fine. We'll live. We'll live. Okay, we can play this. That's $40. That's $60, but that's $80, right? Because you have the brainstorm. So we definitely go ahead and play it like that. I mean, we got a money build rocking and rolling here. I'm not going to complain whatsoever. Money build's very, very fun. In terms of scoring, only 49,000. But that's okay. That is A-okay with me. We'll take another hand, up to 6 hand size. Spectral pack. I mean, I would take a negative at this point, honestly. I'll take you. Whatever. We still have Midas Mask rocking and rolling. There's Bloodstone again. I feel like we got too many cards in the deck. That's fine. Eventually, we'll get rid of them later. There's Immolate. Sure. Why not? Can we find that vampire? No. Okay. That is fine. It's good enough. Immolate for me. Only got rid of one card that we didn't really care for. We can put the Deja Vu on the Queen again. Use all of these discards. Okay, and we did end up finding the full house. So again, this is going to make us even more money. And honestly, right now, the Scary Face in Ante 5 is totally fine. The Scary Face in Ante 5. We're on Plasma Deck, so chips are huge early on. That's 70,000 points. If that's making us $84, we are absolutely laughing right now. And we're determined to find this vampire. Absolutely determined. Let's go ahead and tower up a 2. Make our deck a little bit better. There's a trio we don't need. Ancient we don't need. Might as well take a Priestess just for that. I think we're going to be playing Flush Houses in the future because that's just fun. Idol, no thank you, not right now. I mean, we could Ankh for 2 Brainstorms. I mean, I might as well hold on to it. I don't know how good it would be, but probably get rid of it now. Photograph is interesting. I think we're going to skip it. It feels a little bit weird. We're going to skip it. Trading card comes. Okay. I'm rolling for too many things that are too good right now. I don't like it. Let's go ahead and get rid of all of this and all of this. And we just didn't find what we want. However, I am okay doing something like this. I think getting some more gold seals in here are good. This is going to get me $80 plus the little bit of money from our gold seal, which probably isn't being calculated up top here. I don't think so at all. And yeah, we're winning by an absolute mile here. 161,000. Probably get close to winning without Scary Face there, which is pretty cool. I think just the level up for Flush House is pretty powerful. Can we get our vampire this game, though, is the question. Hangman is good. Definitely want to take that. Trance is good. Definitely want to take that. Temperance is good. And, I mean, right now, just with unlimited money, you're laughing. There was a Dusk there. It's a little bit too slow right now, so can't take it. Let's go ahead and just wind our way down here. Trying to find that vampire. No, nothing there. That's fine. 1 in 7 cards are drawn face down. That's okay. Surely we can find what we want, even if it's just a flush. I'm okay with that. Okay, it looks like it's going to be... We'll play... Well, we can play this just to make money here right off the bat. I mean, this is $24 just playing this one card, so might as well take that. Okay, then we can go ahead and play this flush. Realistically, this still wins. If not, we have 5 hands to figure it out. Lots of face cards left, so I'm not too worried. But this is $80 in the bank, so you got to take it. Midas Mask right now does feel like kind of a waste. But it is what it is. We get a Earth level, which I'm just going to sell because we don't need that right now. Tower we'll take. We can go ahead and get rid of another card here. Ectoplasm. Oh, I would take it, but I just can't risk it being on one of these cards, so I'm not going to take it right now. Surely it'll show up in the shop. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and pop this. You know, it's pretty much free. There's a negative square joker. Might as well add it to the club here. Take the flush house. Move on. Trading card? No. Keep spending our money. That's the only way we're going to find the cards that we actually want. And we move on. We move on. Okay. Okay. 52 cards in the deck. And I mean, this is what you want to see. We want to play into these queens as much as we can. This is $104 every single time we play this. Pretty exciting. Pretty good. And yeah, by the first card, we're already winning. So that Flush House level being level 9 is very, very powerful. Extremely, extremely powerful. 350,000 score. That's very, very good. Okay. The Vampire always seems to elude me. It's an uncommon Joker. As you can see, lots of them are showing up in the shop. But for some reason, I just can't find it ever. And that's a good card to have. I just can't take it right now. I'm going to play a little bit smarter here. There's another negative. There's another negative. Oh my goodness. Was that back-to-back negatives? Was that back-to-back negatives? Do we want to go for Flush 5 now? Or are we still okay with Flush House is the question. Because we could do either one right now. I think we have to go with Flush 5 being the play. Even though we have a lot of levels in Flush House, it pains me to do this, but I think we got to just go in with the queens. I think we got to go in with the queens here and just do that. We have 3 negatives here. Not that they do absolutely anything right now, but having them back to back like that was pretty crazy. That was pretty crazy. So yeah, we do get a Flush 5 level. Flush House does scale better, I believe, but it's okay. We're fine. Still looking for the Vampire, although how good is the Vampire going to be? To be honest, at this stage in the game, I have absolutely no idea. That is if we find it. Right now, we haven't found it. We're getting more Flush 5 levels, which is good. The Flint does not scare me. Here's a blank queen. Okay, I wish it was polychrome. That's fine. Let's just go ahead and look for all of our other queens if we can find it. We can go ahead and play this, make a little bit of money, because why not? There's our Flush 5. Send that off. I did speed things up just a little bit, because we've seen all of this before. Send that off. We're at 198,000. Barely enough to beat NT8, but obviously we can play more than that. We can copy Scary Face. We could copy something else. Overstock is going to help us find that Vampire. Strength is going to help us consolidate into queens a little bit more. Hangman is going to get rid of some cards. One of my favorite tarot cards. Beautiful. There's Dusk again. I think we're going to skip it. There's Dusk again. I think we're going to skip it. I'm pretty much only looking for Vampire right now. It always eludes me. I mean, the uncommon Jokers show up. There it is. There it is. Okay. Now, this might be controversial, but I'm selling Golden Ticket for the time being. I promise you it will come back. Okay? I promise you, I promise you, I promise you it will come back. So now, we want Vampire to eat it all up, right? And then we want Sock and Buskin to... So let's just test this. We go ahead and do something like this. Beautiful. Okay, that's exactly what we want. So, okay. So we want to play hands that... You know, something like this. I don't know if this wins. If it does, not the best play. But we want to do something like this. Don't win. Good. Okay, we can do it again. And we just want to get that Vampire cooking up very, very early. Very, very early. Because we found it pretty late. So we go ahead and play... I mean, I'm pretty confident this pair doesn't win. So let's just go ahead and send off the pair. Hopefully it doesn't win. Beautiful. Okay. We can play another one. Send it off. And then we can finish it off with this Flush 5. And we got Vampire to 1.8. That's not bad. It's not great. And we do this. Boom, 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 boom. This will 100% win. We don't really need Sock and Buskin right now, but we just want to boost this Vampire up a bit so that we don't have to rely on the Scary Face anymore. And I mean, now we got ×2 from the Brainstorm, so I think we're good now. We just needed to do it that one singular time. And now we need to find Golden Ticket again. It's a common Joker. It'll show up again. I guarantee it'll show up again. It might not be right now. It might not be this ante even, but it will show up again. And I think we'll just be fine. We can buy things like this. Just looking for it. That's fine. To be honest with you, I want to grind out this a little bit anyways. A little bit more. So that's fine. Go ahead and play something like this. Let's just speed it up a little bit because we don't need to see the grinding out of the Jokers like this all of the time. We just don't. So we go ahead and do something like this. Another 0.2. 21,000. We can go ahead and do these queens. Another 0.2. Vampires at 3.1 already. We can do these kings. Everything is beautiful. And then we go ahead and play the big one, the flush 5. We send that off. This is as big as it gets for us, times 3 times 3. And our number is much larger than the scary face number now, so we know that we can probably pivot away from the chips. We can pivot away from the chips, which is perfect. Go ahead and put this on that jack. Eventually we'll probably use it. We get another one. And I promise you, play only one hand type this round. Okay. So this one's a little bit unfortunate. I mean, 3 of a kind, I'm not going to lie, would probably get there in 6 hands. Am I willing to risk it? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah, it's 50,000. We're totally fine. So we can go ahead and do this. Send it off. Play only one hand type this round. That's what I did, right? Send it off. This probably just wins this one. Yeah, 2.6 million. Okay, I must have played that a little bit awkward, but whatever. Okay, perfect. We go back in time. Actually, a great one to get with Vampire, which is already at 4 times. And now, honestly, we're just looking for golden ticket. And then we get rid of scary face because we're fine here. We spent too much money there for certain. Okay, this one is quite good. We can go ahead and play this 3 of a kind. That doesn't win. That was way too close, though. Let's just go ahead and get the big queens out of the way here. Send this off. Times 5 Vampire right now. A very, very calculated Vampire game. We're up to 12 million. That is going to scale pretty fast. I'm not going to lie. Strength. Immolate. I mean, eventually, honestly, I'm willing just to get rid of more cards right now. Eventually, we're going to find what we need. This is a good Immolate. It was good. It was worth it. Absolutely worth it. I'm okay with that. Play this 1 queen. That's too powerful. That is too powerful. Okay, so that's a mistake. That's a mistake for sure. I would like to find golden ticket again. I would like for it to come back. We are going down in cards very rapidly at the 39. I did promise you that it was coming back. I will grab a showman for the road, which means I'm going to sell these negatives because I really just don't want them in my inventory. I don't need oops all 6s. Don't really need aura. We can take you. We could take tower. We could take cryptid and move on. Forces 1 card to be selected. Let's stone that guy. We could play a pair of queens here. Something like this. That's funny, the stone actually got removed. Could play the 3 of a kind of jacks. We could discard everything. And then play our flush 5. We could actually crypt it here. Play our better flush 5. Send that off. Okay, we got to keep in mind that we no longer have scary face, so we don't have the chips for a fallback plan, which is fine. Let's move on here. Fool for the tower, not the best. There was just another vampire. It doesn't really work that way, though. Can take a hanged man. I'm looking for, like, maybe another brainstorm, I guess. Would be, like, the best outcome there. What does 2 pair get me? Probably nothing in terms of score. Yeah. Actually, getting rid of that scary face was huge in terms of score, because now we can play just an absolute ton of hands. Maybe not with those queens, though. That's my thought. We can play these jacks next. Beautiful. Something like this is going to be way more than enough. 8.1 vampire. Not too bad at all. 37 million. We are actually playing optimally right now because we're multiplying it. Yeah. In terms of scoring, we're playing optimally here. That was a good pick. Nothing else I really want here. I guess I could have opened the priestess. What am I really looking for? Golden ticket again. I said that it would come back. It is a common joker. In theory, it's got to come back, right? Once we find the golden ticket, I'm actually willing to rip this ectoplasm. But I'll hold on to it for the time being. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and just play all of these cards that we don't need to. Send this off. If anything, it's just making us a little bit of money. It's scaling our cards a little bit more. One more. I guess I could be using my discards first. It doesn't really matter. Go ahead and play our final hand. Good thing it doesn't remove additions, because that would be really, really bad. Once we find that golden ticket, I sound like a broken record right now, but once we find that golden ticket, we can go ahead and get rid of Showman, use our Ecto. Double ice cream's kind of funny. Yeah, I will do it now. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Double Sock and Buskin here. I like that. I guess we bring a golden joker in for the road. Flips and shuffles all jokers. I will just grab the vampire and throw it over here. That ensures that the correct order of things. It's in front of the Midas Mask. It's getting copied by the Brainstorm. It ensures a lot of things, actually. So that one's good. Beautiful. We can just play... Let's play the Jack. It gets us more. Awesome. And then we go ahead and play our final one here. And this will 100% win. Beautiful. 140 million points. We go endless mode here. Right now, I'm happy where we're at. I mean, that was a good assortment of jokers right there. Surely we're going to find the golden ticket like I promised you here. Any second now, we can go ahead and grab the Chad for the time being. I didn't even notice the less hand size. That is because we actually got that hand size voucher right at the start of this game, which is nice. Send this off. Send this off. We can crypt it here. And we send this off. 11.2 vampire. We are scaling very nicely. Another death card I will take. Fixing my deck slowly but surely. It was an absolute mess early on. I'll just take the death card, I guess. And on the hunt for that golden ticket that I promised you earlier. It is being actually a pain. Not that we necessarily need the money right now. We're doing okay. But it just feels like we should probably grab it here. I hope this doesn't win. Okay, it is. Any amount of malt just absolutely helps us out way too much. I mean, times 11 times 11, that is a very, very good stat line. So realistically, anything you times by 11 is pretty good here. Cryptid more. Move on. Hanged Man. Beautiful. Negative Dusk. What a treat. What a treat for us. A Negative Dusk. Oh my goodness. Let's just send it off. We're too powerful right now. Oh my goodness. With the golden ticket, we're going to make so much money. An extra discard will help. I mean, eventually this got to turn into an idle game, right? Eventually this has to turn into an idle game. I mean, we are deck fixing like crazy here. Guess we're not making that much money. Surely the golden ticket comes soon, though. Here's a strength. 1 million we're looking for. Beautiful. Do it again. Beautiful. Discard 3. Do this. There we go. Let's just go ahead and play this. Buff up that vampire. And then we can go ahead and send this off. We get Dusk active as well. Again, it doesn't really do anything if we don't have the golden ticket. We'd be making filthy amounts of money, though. Absolutely filthy amounts of money with the golden ticket. And surely it'll come. Surely. I said I promise. So if this video ends without a golden ticket, I don't know what to say. That's a Canio. Oh boy. Do I want to use a Canio here? Or the golden ticket's just going to show up now? Canio, hey? Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to do here with that. With that information, I have no idea. Send this off. I mean, I guess we can use it to get rid of some of the things. It's not bad. I would rather just have the gold, though. Honestly, I'd rather just have the golden ticket. Goodbye, Canio. Hello. Maybe I should open you first. No, not really. If I'm being honest with you. Okay. Okay, now we're going to start the golden factory here. And we're just going to have money coming out of the wazoo. So we go ahead and do this. That is an insane amount of money just right there. We cannot play high cards. So we can do something like this. Holy smokes, that's a lot of money. Okay, we could just move on here. Are we confident that this is going to win? Yeah, I'm confident. Let's just send it off. I'm confident. Times 15, surely that's enough to win, right? Yeah, barely though. Only a ×2 away. Only a ×2 away from not winning. That is actually terrifying that I just did that. Okay. We take you. We take you. Cavendish has shown up so many times. If we had the showman, we would have had just a lot of Cavendishes to go off of here. You. Get rid of all of these. Go ahead and play these, I guess. We got the Hangman in here. Let's just do something like this. Yeah. Can do this and then this. And now we're just making so much money we don't know what to do with. Send this off again. Okay, now we're at 14 million though. We are not going to score that. So we got to copy this with the vampire times 16.1. Beautiful. That's 1.5 billion score. We are rocking and rolling here, folks. Absolutely rocking and rolling. We have one jack. I could use the strength, I guess. We do this. We're getting close to idle territory. Very close to idle territory. I guess we take you. Take you. I would take another... I would honestly take another... I would take another ectoplasm for sure. No. I don't think we need invis right now. I mean, maybe we should have done that. I don't know. Anyways. Queens first here. Copy the golden ticket. Kings. I mean, we just got so much money here. We don't know what to do with. I'm just going to go ahead and send it out. I'm going to send it out. I mean, it's $20 less because of no dusk, but I don't really care right now. I don't really care right now. Unfortunately, there is like, as soon as we find idle, theoretically, you should just get rid of this. But it's just such a cool build, right? You don't see it that often. You don't see it come into fruition that often that you don't want to get rid of it. I guess I don't really know what I'm looking for here. Maybe blueprint. Definitely ecto. Definitely those cards as well. I mean, I guess I'm keeping everything. Sure. Sure, negative vampire, why not? Why not right now? Death Fool, good. We're just getting rid of everything. We do have an open Joker slot. This one is a little bit scary. Oh, actually, it's not scary because of how Midas Mask works. We're just fine because every card we haven't technically played, which is funny. This one, apparently. Not sure how that even happened, but it did. And I don't know if we win if we go like this. No, we don't. Okay, that's actually huge. Because now we can just make tons of money. Yeah, we still got lots of queens in the deck. Let's go ahead and do one more. Oh, we're filthy rich, folks. We are absolutely filthy rich. Send it off. Send it off. 2 billion score. Now that is not going to be good enough for that long. We are going to have to find another Joker to help us score a little bit more. Buy and sell Mr. Bones, I suppose. Can't play glass with this current system. We can take an Emperor. Can take a duo for the time being. Honestly, instead of the Emperor, I'd rather just have a Hangman so that we can get perfect draws here. So we cut you. We just go ahead and play you. Beautiful. We play you. Beautiful. We can play one more. Amazing. We could do one more. Okay. Now we do something like this. Right? Right. We're at 21.4x vampire. 19 billion. Okay. I mean, we're doing good. We're doing good, but we gotta scale a lot more. We can take another temperance. Make more money. We're at $1,600. Another temperance. Okay. This is perfect. We'll take you. Actually, we'll just use it right now. No need not to. Idle in this game goes bonker bananas. I just don't know if I want to do the idle, if you know what I'm saying. Just kind of feels cheap. Guess we take you. You're a little bit better. Okay, let's just go next. 900 million score. Hoping... No, this won't work, right? 54 mil. Okay. Send this off. 22.3 vampire. I guess we want to do that. Send this off. 22.8 vampire. Do we have enough? Yes. We do it again. We got lots of cards in the deck. We can do this all day. Send this off. The photograph is times 32, which is actually kind of funny. That is a really good joker to have right there. It's better than the vampire, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's just better. It's just better than the vampire. So, where do we want to go next here? What do we want to grab? I mean, Blueprint saves the day for a little bit. That's probably where we're leaning towards. Probably just want the Blueprint. We're going to lose $1 per card played. Doesn't matter, because we're going to gain $160 every single time we play stuff like this. So let's just keep going ahead and doing that. And again. And again. And okay, now we just look for our best hand and we send it off. E11. Okay, that's where we can get through next ante as well, I think. We have lots of money to find something though, Death Fool being one of them. There's only a few cards in the deck that we could use that on. So let's just go ahead and do that right away. There's the plant. Cards drawn face down after each hand is played. That's fine. That was not the card to play it on, by the way. Okay. 26.8 vampire. I don't remember where my last one was. Okay, this is one to do it on. Send that off. Send this off. Just make a ton of money. We can do this every single time. One more. And we make $200 every single time we do that. And send this off. Honestly, the photograph is not that bad. The photograph is not that bad. Would Seltzer be better? Not really. It'd make us more money, but it's really not that much better. Or it's not better, really. It's just not. Okay. So, Emperor finds me another death. I mean, my goodness. Death Fool again. And that'll be it. Let's just go ahead and do it now. We're going to have to spend all of our money here, so we're going to have to make as much money as possible. If I do... Yeah, this is definitely the right play. So let's just go ahead and grind out the money here. Grind out the money. There's our last card we need to get rid of. So let's go ahead and do that. Grind out the money. And grind out the money. 30.8 vampire. Here we go. Send the final one off. E12. Okay, we're making waves. We're making waves here, folks. We're making waves. All right, Showman for what? Right? We got to grab it because we're going to die. I mean, we did just get rid of a photograph. Maybe that was a mistake. Maybe Showman's not really that good for us at all. I mean, other than Brainstorm. Brainstorm would be the best option for us, I believe. I mean, let's just grab our photograph back. Because we can still find Blueprint. So, I mean, there's no reason to use a Showman for a Brainstorm when we can just find Blueprint. I guess we can death here still. Level up Flush 5 a little bit helps. I mean, we have $4,000. This is just crazy. Not all the time you get a Balatro game where you get $4,000. It just does not happen that often. And when it does, it just feels really good, man. It just feels really good. Now, it would be funny to just buy a Showman right now. And let's just go ahead and play all these cards. It would be funny to grab a Showman right now and just look for photo chads. That would be funny. We don't care. Every card's the same in our deck, right? Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. This boss blind means absolutely nothing to us. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. 33.33 vampire. E12. Okay, now. Now. We're at E13, so we do need something to move the needle here a little bit. Hanging Chad might do the trick for us. Gets us another trigger on photograph. It go up to times 64. Blueprint's probably the best option. Hanging Chad is just better than you, I believe. Makes us less money. We could also just get rid of the golden. We could get rid of the gold and take it. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that sock and buskin. It's a little bit weird that I did that, but that's okay. We can find a negative reserve parking. Sure. We can find... Oh, if only, man. If only I knew that we'd get through. I mean, we'll try it, right? We'll try it here. If we find a blueprint. I think I'm going to spend all the way down here and try to find a blueprint just in case we don't make it through. And if we don't make it through, it is what it is. It is what it is. A showman, I might consider selling the invis for, just so we could get like another photograph or something. Like I said, would be a little bit funny to just do a mega photo chad after all of this run. I don't think that's where we're headed towards today. But if we do find a showman again, I might as well just get rid of it just because we want to survive. That's obviously the goal in Balatro. Although a lot of people get mad at me sometimes when I don't try and do the absolute best. You know, I'm trying to do these weird, wacky runs, and they want me to do something else. $73 reroll, 74. There's the showman. I'm sorry, we gotta pick it up. I gotta sell reserve parking. It comes back right away. We gotta find the photo chad. We gotta find it. $84, $85 rerolls. This doesn't really help. There's another dusk. Technically, it's better. Let's keep moving on. $60, $90 rerolls, 92. Last roll. We got nothing. Okay, so we actually got worse, right? Did we actually get worse? I mean, first things first. First things first, we play down to dusk, right? We play down to dusk. I think we got worse. Okay, here's dusk. We copy you. Technically, we copy here. Times 64, times 64. Oh, we actually got so extremely close. 3.86 E13, 36.3 Vampire. Very, very fun game. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, leave a subscription, help me out. I know my videos have been neither here nor there lately, but I'm still happy to do them when I absolutely can. Thank you all so much for the support. I will see you next time. Hope you have a good day. Take care. Goodbye.